Hello everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to Niche Orc Lands, where leadership has just managed to slip Elatus's hands. Unfortunately, we had Vanga grow up with, I just calculated his age wrong, but we had Vanga grow up before Elatus could automatically take on leadership from his predecessor, and because of that, we had the chieftain challenge the young Vanga, so Vanga's own father went ahead, Dunsnack challenged him and ended up losing against his son. So we do have a young and new chieftain who is currently, I think, the strongest nicheling in the tribe. We already have 3 females flocking towards him, one of which has managed to become chief queen. So there is that. I think Saul is the chief queen. We have even more flocking towards him, and we're gonna have just a flood of children pretty soon, but I am very, very excited to see where all of this shenanigans goes, guys. We have 11 nichelings, 136 food, and 53 nesting material. So without further ado, let's jump into the episode. So, Elatus, how are you going? He probably feels very sad. I mean, he's worked hard his whole life under the previous chieftain, thinking, oh, you know, my time's gonna come pretty soon, my time's gonna come. He even jumped in front of the arena, probably to prove himself. And all of that was for nothing. Not only that, but he went over here and he took some time to heal by eating the healing fruits, but again, all of that came to nothing. So Saul is expectant. We also have Kelton making her way, and obviously we have the little baby Zemo, who is newly born. Unfortunately, she cannot breed just yet, but when she ages up, then she will be able to, hopefully. So there we go. Now let's get to the other nichelings and turn around, move them around and see what they get up to. So poor Elatus is just gonna continue collecting his nuts because really, there's nothing that he can do over here right now. Absolutely nothing he can do. He came onto this stump because we didn't have anyone compatible with him, so he kind of thought, hey, it's okay, I'll just, when I become leader, I'll call for some slaves, but he's kind of lost that, right, because he isn't a leader. Not only that, if his current leader, Vanga, already has all these potential mates, then really, we don't need to be calling more slaves. So, that's what we have going on over there, which is a little bit sad, but the reality of the situation. Okay, Neol's gonna move around. We're gonna have Vesa, who is pretty old, actually. Vesa's gonna pass away pretty soon, but she is gonna tend to her little area over here. We're gonna get Novatala to jump in this direction, play around in the grasses, maybe hide and seek a little bit. And then let's see, we'll get Zorgi to gather up this nut and kick the tree for a few more. Right, oh yeah, okay, Lumac, who has kind of been abandoned by Kelton, his best bud. I wouldn't say they're best buds, but they've spent a lot of time together adventuring. He's kind of been abandoned by her ever since Vanga came into play, and now he's stuck clearing away these grasses all by himself. I'm so sorry, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, Seriona is going to try her best. Oh, look, there was a dead crabbit. She found some food. Great. Okay, I'm gonna get Saul. She is gonna stick around this area and see what she can find. Vanga is gonna clear away these grasses. There we go. So that, look at that, he has access to some of the nuts around here, so that is absolutely amazing. Now let's turn the day and see what we get. Okay, we have a shell in the waters and it's raining, so that's awesome. Yep, thank you so much. We're gonna get Kelton to make her way. Is she? She's not that fast in water. She'll come along the coast. So she'll come along the coast, and she doesn't have too many days, so I think Vanga is just gonna approach her and breed with her. There we go. So that's done and dealt with. So I'm just gonna quickly check again. E and B, A and C, yep. So, Kelton's child, when it's born, we're gonna have to see whether or not Saul allows it to stay in the tribe, actually. So that's gonna be quite interesting, in my opinion. Let's grab this shell, and let's see. Oh, fish! Fish! Jump for the fish! Okay, we're gonna try and pursue that bit of fish. 2 days left of that pregnancy. And now we're gonna jump back onto this corner of the island. And let's see, Elatus, let's grab the nut. And kick the tree. There's another nut. There's no nuts in this area. Well, try and grab some berries then. Berries are always good. And then we'll get Vesa, who is on her last day, to collect up some berries before she passes away, maybe feed a young child. Novatala, I'll get her to jump in this corner. There we go. She found some fish, and I think she actually has fishing ability, which is absolutely awesome. And I didn't notice, but she also has the inactive scorpion tail, so that's super cool. That's something she could pass on at some stage. Okay, Zorgi, let's grab up these nuts. Nice. Look at the amount of food we have, guys. We've got so much food. I love it. See, this is great because if we ever come into a time of great strife, or we're constantly on the move, or some disaster hits and we need to rely on the stores we have a lot. So we're going to last a lot longer than if we were living day by day. So, okay, let's turn the day, shall we? I think Sal should be ready. Oh, Vesa passed away. Oh no, poor Vesa. She did live a good and healthy life, but she has passed on. And Crabbit just died over, so let's grab that Crabbit and kick the tree. There we go, in preparation for the next day. Some of the healing fruits have already come back, so that's super cool. And Sal should be ready, yep, to give birth. So she is gonna jump up onto the beach here, and she's gonna get ready to settle down. We're gonna have Vanga jump here and clear away these grasses, and I think Kelatin should help out a little bit. So Kelatin's gonna jump over here, and she's gonna try clearing away the spots over here and helping out. But Vanga's children, it seems, are going to establish themselves on this little island. I feel like this is kind of like Vanga's throne. This tiny island is kind of like Vanga's throne, and you have to go through Dathomir to come here. I love it. It's isolated from everywhere else. Yeah, it's just more difficult to access and to threaten, pretty much. And I really think that's cool. I think that's pretty cool. But okay, Sariona, you're not finding any fish, unfortunately. Okay, Lumac, let's get this way, clear away these spots. So he's still doing his job, a little bit slower than what we would like, but he's still doing his job. And oh look, Novatala, there's some fish you can grab, so she's gonna do that. Little Zemo is gonna jump out of the nest, maybe follow her sister around. She can collect berries and crack nuts. So maybe Novatala is gonna drop her over with Zorgi as she kind of fishes in the rivers. I don't know, we'll have to see. Okay, over here, Elatus, let's grab this nut and kick the tree. Yeah, I think they've really kind of just dealt with the trees for so long. The trees are kind of losing some of their like numbers in terms of the nuts they're dropping, which is okay, and which is why it's important for us to be spreading to other trees as well, so we don't just over harvest this one. But okay, everyone's been dealt with. Let's settle down next to Sal and see what Vanga's first child looks like. I'm so excited. It's a little boy with 2 collecting, 1 cracking, no attack. So luckily for him, he does not pose a threat to his father, and so he won't be challenged by his father. But he's got D&B immunity. I'm pretty happy with that. He can contribute to the tribe, and he can live and collect food, so that makes me happy. I'm not too fussed about the fact he doesn't have any attack. Let's go ahead and name him. He is going to be called Onaka from the names list. Onaka, there we go. Welcome to the family. I'm so excited. So flippin' excited. Kelatin is ready to settle down and have her own nest. So she's going to do exactly that. And the only thing with her is we have to see whether or not Sal allows her child to live, essentially, or to stay with us. So that's going to be a bit dramatic when the time comes for it in the next turn. Sal's going to break this nest, and she is going to jump back here so that she can mate with Vanga again. There we go. As Chief Queen, obviously she has the right to have the most children as possible. So there we go. And then she's going to dive back into the waters in search of fish, which we haven't been having a whole heap of luck with. Not a whole heap of luck, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. So maybe we've kind of overfished in that cove and we need to head out back here, but again, I think Sal wants to stay here. We could move on this side, I guess, and check things out there. So that might be something to look towards. Okay, jumping back here. I think Elatus should be on his... He's got 3 days left. So he's pretty much on his final days. We'll get Neil to grab this nut and collect up a berry. And then come here so they can get ready to break that nest. And then Zemo, let's head there. Little Nevatala is gonna fish over here. Look at that, that's great. But this river does have quite a bit of fish, so I think as someone who has a fishing tail, she's gonna want, but is largely land-based, she's gonna want to specialize in fishing in the rivers. I think that's her calling. So we have that. Azogi. Let's grab these nuts. There we go. I love how he and his sister have the exact same, actually they're pretty much exactly the same. From the front on at least. They have the same coat coloring, they have purple eyes, they have one deformed paw on the right, like their right, our left, and they have a velvet paw on the other side. So I love that, I love that. Okay, and then over here, Lumac. Let's jump down this way, clear away these spots. There we go. And now for you guys on the cove. Okay, Vanga, let's jump this way in preparation to clear out these grasses, and then you can pretty much, look at that, we have a berry bush, we have bundles, and we have nuts that fall on the other side. So this island is actually a pretty good place to have your capital, I guess you could say. That's your capital seat. That's pretty fun. I like that. Okay, let's settle down next to Skeleton. And this is probably Skeleton's last child, so I seriously hope that she's allowed to keep it. But let's go ahead and see what she has. Oh, it's a little girl. Healthy, of course. C and E immunity. And she can attack. So that's good. She's got 2 attacks. She can attack. Oh, it's because she got the deformed paw. She can attack because of a big body though, so she's not useless. Now, I'm going to name this child, and then we're going to have to roll the dice to see if the Chief Queen allows this youngling to stay. So I'm going to name her Oruga from the names list. Oruga, welcome to the family. And now I'm going to roll a dice to see whether or not Saul lets this child live. So if it's a 1 or 4, it means Saul rejects the child, and so Oruga will have to be banished as soon as she's old enough for that to be possible. If she gets any other number on the dice, it means that she's allowed to stay in the tribe. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got a 4. We got a 4. It means Saul rejects the child. And so we need Oruga to be marked with an R to show that she is going to be rejected. So she's got the Omega rank. Saul needs to get the Alpha rank. Whenever it's possible, she is going to be rejected. For now, we'll get Skeleton to jump out of the way. And Sal obviously is going to come up here and keep an eye on this kid. She's going to break the nest. And then she's going to keep an eye on little Oruga, because as soon as Oruga, I think is a teen, as soon as she's old enough, she's going to be cast out by Sal. Sal is not going to be dealing, I don't think she wants any other females, or we don't know. At this stage it looks like Sal is very aggressive, which I didn't expect, very aggressive about her own children. She does not want the offspring of someone else to be using up the resources of the tribe. She strictly wants those resources to go towards her offspring and bloodline. So she is casting out Oruga. Unfortunately for Skeleton, that was the only child she got to have, and I don't think she's going to be able to have another one in time because you need 3 days. The pregnancy goes on for 3 days. So unfortunately, the one child she did have is going to be cast out. So there we go. And possibly Sal doesn't feel as though Ruurag has the necessary traits to help out in the tribe as well. So that's quite unfortunate. I mean, her child was born with both his paws, whereas Ruurag was born without both of hers. So again, Onaka is kind of more useful than Ruurag. Anyways, jeez, that was very dramatic. Very dramatic. Oh jeez, there's a Barina over here. Okay, coolios. We have a Barina. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna have to fight it out with this Barina. Lumek, he's gonna jump in and help out even though he can't do anything. You can be a distraction though. Oh my goodness, these guys are facing off a Barina all by themselves. What to do? What to do? Sariona can't reach there in time. She's going to flipping try though. I don't think she's gonna make it, but she's going to try. Oh my goodness. Okay, Vanga. Let's grab some of these berries. And actually, he can hunt bunnels. And I don't know if bunnels can go into the water, so they're kind of stuck. So we're gonna have to do that. My goodness. I think these boys are on their own because there's nobody else in that area to come help them. I guess Novatala could try and move that way, but she's gonna try. She sees her brother in trouble. She's gonna run for it. She's gonna try helping out. These guys here. You know what? Since it's a Barina attack and it doesn't look like the people there can take care of it on their own, I don't think. Yeah, I think everyone who can is gonna make an effort to jump and help. So Elatus is also going to... Oh jeez. See, he can't even go there, which sucks. Okay, he's gonna try moving his best. And so is Neil, but again, look at them. They're kind of just stuck here because they still have to cross the river, unfortunately. So they're trying their best. Whereas the breeding people, they're kind of in this corner doing their own thing. But maybe Vanga, you should probably go and help out, you know. You are the leader. So I guess he's going to try and go in the next turn. But okay, let's turn the day. Oh no! Okay, Zogi's getting hurt. The one comfort I have is that we have healing fruits nearby, so that might help him out. Looks like Lumek's life is going to get cut short. This is the most adventurous day he's had. My goodness. But okay, I'm going to get... Let's see. He can't do anything. Oh geez. Zogi's trying his absolute best. It is a bit of a struggle, but he is trying. Okay. Skeleton, you need to make an effort to come this way if possible. She's not going to be able to help, but she's going to try her best. And then Vanga is also going to run across so that he can help out if possible. And actually that's enabled... that's enabled Sariona to get there. Which sucks because she literally cannot approach this Barina in time to attack it. Okay, Novatala is also jumping this way. She's finally been able to make that crossing. Oh geez, okay. And let's see. These guys can make a crossing too. Zemo can cross. We'll get Elatus to cross as well. And he is going to be jumping this way. Neil as well. So everyone's kind of moved out. And I guess this is also a great way to get the tribe moving from place to place, because sometimes they get settled in one area and it's a little bit too comfortable and they don't want to go. But at times like this, when there is a calling, everyone must run to defend the tribe and each other. That kind of forces them to migrate from certain zones to other zones. So maybe it's a good thing that their attention is kind of coming to this area now, because we do want to start expanding more across these lands. So it's probably a good thing for them not to stay too long in the area that they were staying in. Okay, and over here we have Sal, who's ready to have a nest. So she's gonna do that, try and get that funnel. Did not work. Onaka, meanwhile, can he breathe underwater? Yes, he can, because he's got water body. He's gonna play down in the water a little bit. while Sal keeps an eye on Oruga. And wow, okay. Before we end the episode, let's turn the day and see what sort of offspring Sal has. And I'm quite excited. I have no preference for male or female, so let's just settle down and see. Oh, that is a handsome boy! That is a handsome boy! Wow, he's got 2 attack. Luckily, it's the same amount as his father, which means that Vango is not going to challenge his son when his son comes of age, but I love that. That is so nice. I mean, he looks so pretty. Doesn't he? He looks so pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and name him. He's going to be called Zioga. Zioga. From the names list. Welcome to the family, young one. I'm happy for Vango. He's had 2 sons, which is absolutely awesome. But with that said and done, guys, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.